Come on, come on. Yeah, buddy. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to the channel, and happy holidays. We got the last vlog here on the channel before Christmas this upcoming Sunday, and I just wanted to wish you guys a happy holiday season for whatever occasion it is that you're celebrating. I hope you have a great one with family, friends, loved ones, and you can enjoy every ounce of this beautiful holiday season as we close out what arguably is a pretty good year, all things considered. Hey, we're still vertical, we're still alive, we're still breathing. It could be worse, am I right? All right, so we got a busy day on the vlog. It's actually quite early in the morning, not even 8 a.m. yet. We got the LBZ fired up after a dead battery because I left my dash cam plugged in. It's a little jerry rig. Yeah, I actually misplaced the one that comes with the next base camera and it doesn't automatically turn off, so I kind of somewhat jerry rigged it and I left it plugged in the other night, which killed the battery. The LBZ is out and about today as we're actually going to be bringing it over to an oh so familiar location to get some things fixed. When I had acquired this truck back a year and a half ago, it actually needed some TLC. The bolster was like this, but now it looks like that, so we need to get that fixed, and the steering wheel has seen better days. Typical wear and tear things when it comes to these classic body style trucks is this thing now, if you think about it, is approaching nearly 20 years old at this point in time. In 2026, this old girl right here will hit that double decade mark. There's just something about a vibe of two classic body style DURTYMAXs that have enthusiast polished bullet antennas. I would say it's a camaraderie, it's a brotherhood, and it was just a match made in heaven. You don't see these trucks around at all anymore, and unfortunately, they continue to just rack on the miles. Now, this one's no youngin'. She's got some pretty good miles on her, but you guys saw those opening shots up under the hood. This thing looks so unbelievably immaculate. It is wild to me. These little things happen. You find it very common, especially in these older trucks here and here. They get used, but certainly not abused. We like to take care of them to the best of our abilities. It appears our Uber has arrived. Now, I live in a very remote area, and it is not every day that Ubers are available, but I happened to log into the app as I was approaching Lime Ridge, and there was one right around the corner, so I had to seize the opportunity so I could get back up here because I'm a man of many vehicles, but I'm only one man, and I haven't figured out how to clone myself yet. My EDC guys, you absolutely have to check out NeoMag. Look at that slick little solution to storing your magazine. Now, this is not at all sponsored, but one small business owner on the Northeast to the other, this thing is super cool. Now, this is actually what I use to carry around my spare magazine, and it's a simple little magnet that's very, very strong, so don't doubt its size for its function, and it works absolutely awesome. Look at that. As I'm walking around trying to get everything all tidied up, I always just look down and remember how absolutely convenient that is because it's not digging into my waistline. Not a sponsored ad placement by any means. I just wanted to offer it up to those of you that are like-minded when it comes to leveraging the Second Amendment. Look at the stick and grip on these suckers, dudes. Oh. We are loading up the mega cab because we got some pickups to make. Effectively, we're actually going to be going out and getting some really awesome before shots so we can do some comparison in video before we actually sink our teeth, our tools, and our time into that truck right there. In the past, we've never actually gone out of our way to do a bunch of pre-build media, but this time around, I really want to showcase and highlight the visual transformation of the actual truck through shots that are going to be quite satisfying to watch. If you're not following us on Instagram, you definitely need to do so, and we just launched a TikTok for enthusiasts, which is @enthusiast. We're approaching 50,000 followers, and we have only had that account for about 2 weeks time, which is insane. It's just so crazy to me because my life has been split in so many different geographical locations over Lancaster lately. Effectively, Enthusiast is run down from Loop Road. I've legitimately got vehicles everywhere across the county right now. We need to start from the top. The LBZ's over at Lime Ridge, which we just delivered. The OBZ 95 F350 DURTYMAX Crew Cab Long Bed Ford, what a mouthful that is down at Next Level Motorworks. We're gonna be getting you guys an update on that thing hopefully later this week, as long as everything goes as planned. Dream Diesel Giveaway 29 is actually down at Loop Road as we speak, and then that L5P DURTYMAX that I didn't share much of with you guys, I'm very sorry, I'm very sorry, I'm very sorry. Just know the wait is going to be well worthwhile because that reveal is coming up very soon. That's also down at Loop Road, and then we've got the Audi R8 V10 Plus, which is down at Peach Bottom, which I'm also hoping to be picking up soon. So as of right now, more than 50% of my vehicles actually are located here, which gives this space kind of an open concept. And I'm not even gonna lie though, it's been really nice not having to jumble vehicles around and congest this space to the extent, because typically what we would do is if we had those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wow, 5 vehicles are missing back here right now, it'd probably go something like this truck, Dream Diesel Giveaway 29. We probably have the 2017 L5P with 9,000 miles here, the LBZ there, we'd probably have the OBZ there, we'd probably have the R8 there, and then my Denali there, and it would make a very congested mess of this entire 4,800 square foot space. Or should I say 4,400 square foot, accounting for, you know, the reduction of the recreation space right there. And that brings us to today's choice, which is our brand new 2022 Limited Longhorn Laramie Mega Cab Cummins dually, dude. That's so sick. We've got 469 miles on the clock, arguably not even broken in yet. Once you cross 500 miles, I guess you could make that argument, but we all know with diesels, 50,000 miles is the actual break-in period. That just completely knocks the competition out of the water when it comes to interiors. I can't even lie, these things are so unbelievably nice inside. The materials that are used on the seats are so soft. There were 2, and now there's 4. So we've got the front and the rear tires. These are Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's for the Audi R8. Yes, boys and girls, we are following in fruition to my dream R8 setup. We've actually got the wheels. They had just arrived the other day, but I'm jumping way too far ahead for the vlog. And the sequence of what's next is we're actually picking it up, and aesthetically, it is going to look way different, and that should be happening real time tomorrow, vlog time, in just a few days. I'm so unbelievably excited about it because the car is going to take on a 180 transformation, and it is going to be quite the glow. So arguably working the Mega Cab dually today, not really all that much, but it counts. We just popped in at Next Level Motorworks for a quick little update on the OBZ DURTYMAX. Now, as much as I wanted to show you guys exactly what was happening behind the scenes, we're not quite ready for the big debut yet. However, how cool is that shot where the DURTYMAX flag goes in the back and then we've got the OBS on the lift, where it's kind of showing a little bit of relatability and symmetry. All right, I know I was geeking out about that, but I've got a big update for you guys coming on that truck coming up very, very soon. I know a lot of you have been asking. I've seen the DMs, I've seen the comments, I'm even getting emails about it, and yes, I know there's an update that's long overdue. It's just that the guys over here are very busy, especially leading into this holiday rush, as I think we're all feeling a little bit. And I didn't want to overstress the situation because it's not like the truck is absolutely needed to do what I need to do, although I do miss it and I can't wait for it to be back. So bear with me, the update is coming. We're legitimately in the home stretch though, guys. Thank you so much for being patient with me over the last 6 months, as I've been basically holding all of the details of what's behind these walls right here. Actually, that door right there is essentially the operation that you guys are gonna learn about very soon. My plan is to open up the new business right in the beginning of the new year, but time is a ticking and it really seems like the pressure is starting to mount. There are all these little things that are tending to lead to big challenges, but we're working through them as diligently as we possibly can. And we're gonna be coming out with a full reveal video of not only what the business is, how it's going to serve Lancaster and potentially you, but we're then gonna go into our process, our tour, all the equipment and everything else that's going to actually make this thing possible. It's really cool in life. I look at it like a chapter. When you're reading a novel, if the character doesn't continuously evolve or grow or the plot doesn't thicken, it can get a little bit boring. And that's kind of how I look at life, especially from a business perspective. Enthusiast is amazing. I'm so grateful for it. It is such a cool business to be able to take these trucks and transform them and do all the things that we do with the YouTube channel and everything else. But man, there's greater opportunity out there and I want to chase it and bring you guys all along and hopefully inspire you to take action on whatever it is that you desire to do with your one life that you're granted. Every single day is one day closer to opening. It's one of those things where when you're building a business, there's a lot of variables that are actually completely out of your control. And you think that that's a little counterintuitive because you're building your own business, but there are just so many checks and balances that you need to go through to ensure that you're going to be prepared for operations. And that's tediously the process that I've been in lately. So if you notice my energy levels have been somewhat down after this point in the day, that's why. But it is just part of the landscape, part of the territory. Now we're back and we're down to 2. We are back in this weird theme of, well, an empty pole building, A, and B, me losing my voice consistently time and time again. This is horrible timing for me because we're actually gonna go out tomorrow and start filming all of our content for Dream Diesel giveaway number 30. It's gonna be launching right in the new year, and I sound like somebody that's been dragging on a pack of Marlboro Reds every single minute of the day. Now, real talk, and I don't care about the HIPAA laws, I'm actually gonna have to go in for a consultation and a surgery for my nose. This big old schnoz right here has some issues. I have a deviated septum. Has anybody ever dealt with that before? If you have to drop a comment below because mine's 95% deviated, and what happens is things don't operate at their maximum efficiency and it puts strain on my vocal cords, which is why I constantly lose my voice. The irony in all of it is I talk for a living and it is quite an inconvenience. Irregardless of the fact that I sound like an overly worked broadcaster, we are down to 2 in the pole building tonight, and the question is, which one would you take if you had to choose? 2022 Laramie Mega Cab Cummins Dually or 2020 DURTYMAX Denali L5P? Ooh, the decisions, the questions, the black or the white. Which one are you gonna go? Which one are you gonna go? It's very tough to say, but either way you go, would be an amazing choice. The LBZ is successfully down at Lime Ridge. They're going to be taking care of all of our upholstery needs. And while we were down there, I'm not going to lie, I had some discussions, being that that truck is kind of somewhat up for debate right now. I love the LBZ so much, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but full transparency, I'm actually eyeing up another, in quote, business vehicle for us as our content needs are elevating, and I wanted to make sure that we can safely perform them. We got an update on the OBZ, kind of. We will have a video coming out for that thing very shortly. The R8's actually coming back onto the channel, which I'm so excited about as of tomorrow my time, and it looks completely different based on some of the teasers that Corey and Sean were sending me. I cannot wait to show you guys and talk about all the things that are in store for that car. And another thing to look forward is you guys will see what Dream Diesel giveaway number 30 is very, very soon. I'm sorry that I kept this truck so wrapped up, but I did something very different, and I wanted to keep it a complete surprise so that way we could perfect it and reveal the entire vision all at once. If you chose to enter for Dream Diesel giveaway 29, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your continued support. I absolutely love you guys. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, stay safe, and pray for my voice to come back because I desperately need it.